When I was young, I used to, my dad, kuna story ya maini chapia ajaribu kunipiga, nilitoka mbio, alinifukuza kunishika. Hata made, there's a time nilikuwa nenda kwa washroom, nikaangusha slippers kwa chora jua ushago ni pit latrine. So nimekami hivi bana made aniuliza slippers iko wapi? Naangalia hapa imewaka. Akaenda akachuna kiboko. Nilitoka mbio. Made alishika skata hakunishika. Nilikuwa mtoto. After like kitu 200 meters hivi akaona huyu siwezi shika akasimama. I was fast since nilikuwa mtoi. Because nakumbuka tulikuwa tuna race na mabro. My bros were bigger than me, like 2 years older, 3 years older, but nilikuwa nawashinda. So I knew I was fast, but sasa sikuwahi jua nitaikuwa sprinter, like a world class sprinter. The sprinting journey began 6 years ago in 2016 when I was in campus. But before that, I used to play rugby. I played rugby in high school, and I was so good in rugby because they could just throw the ball on me on the wing, and I just run and score the tries. So then I was called to join University of Nairobi, Chiromo campus. And then there, you know, University of Nairobi have a very good rugby team, Mean Machine. So I tried Mean Machine, but the Kenya Cup League is tough. I met some guy called Collins Mula who was a sprinter before, and he said, "You're too fast for the people in this field. Should you try maybe athletics?" And then I was like, there's no athletics in Kenya. I've never heard of 100 meters in Kenya, but he told me to go and download the Athletics Kenya calendar. So that's what I did. And then I saw there are events coming up, and the first event was in Mumias Sports Complex in Western. So that's how now I just booked my bus. So at the field that morning, and I was seeing guys coming in, people from prisons coming in from their buses, and they're really dressed up like international sprinters, and I'm there with my rugby short. So it was terrifying a bit, but I told myself, you can't come from Nairobi to here, and you're coming to chicken out here. So when we went to the start, I ran so well. I won the event, and I beat all the guys, so I told myself, now this is the start. People are saying hawajui pale Omanyala alitoka, but it's been a journey. It's been a 5-year journey before I started breaking records. Science says that it takes 4-year cycle for a sprinter to mature the muscles. I've been training consistently from Monday to Saturday. I've been waking up so early. I've been doing a lot of things, gym, hill walks. In 2019 is when I started breaking records, and we were in the 10 main trials for a team being selected to go to Japan for the world relays, and there was 100 meters. So I ran 10.14, but it was wind aided. The wind was plus 2.8. That was the first record I broke. So coming into 2021 last year, I started off by breaking the national record, 10.11. Again, it was a bit wind aided. So again, I said that's fine. So we went to Nigeria. That was the first legit record I broke. I ran 10.01, and that was the Olympic qualification. And then I won at the event again. I ran 10.05. Those are very fast time. And then after that, I broke the record again here, 10.02. I went to the Olympics. I broke that record again, 10.00. I went to Austria. I ran 9.96 in the semi-finals. That was a record. I ran 1 hour later. I did a 9.86. Another record an hour later. So then when I came from Austria, like a month later, I came to Kipkeino Classic. I ran 9.77, and that's another record. So many people did not believe that the African record can be broken because it was set in 2006, and it was at 9.86. And people were saying, maybe the next generation of sprinters are the ones that will break this record. And I also thought that, but when I ran 9.86, I believed that was it's possible. Because now last year the African record was broken twice by a South African, and then I broke it like two months later, 9.77. I'm looking forward to break 9.7 before June, and then the world record, I'm really looking forward to break it this season. Everything is set for me to break that record, because there are so many competitions now lined up for me. Last year I never had the competition. I got the competitions toward the end of the season. And then I have a nutritionist now, I have a physiotherapist, I have a psychologist, I have a coach, I have a manager, I have an agent. So that means the whole team is there to put this together. You know, my mom sends me food from home, so that means sina shida in Nairobi. So I get fresh food from the farm. Personally, nakula ugali bana. Ugali, mrenda lazima, unajua. Unajua mimi siwezi nunua ugali ya jogoo bana, utaikula paketi moja siku moja. Utanunua ugali kila siku kweli. But yeah, the natural foods are very good. Manduma, the yams and stuff. Hizo ndo breakfast. Achana mkate hapa unakula mkate kila siku tena noma bana. My main value that I keep is to remain humble and hungry. Ile design, you've achieved what you've achieved, but you still want to achieve more. So I want to create more memories. So for me to create more memories is to work hard and to just stay humble. So I always try to advise athletes to remain humble, to remain simple. I want to leave a legacy. I want people to look up to me and say it can be done. Like right now, I'm encouraging so many athletes. I want to build a sports complex that includes even the indoor track, so that we can incorporate. There's so many talent in Kenya. There are so many people who can run.